In the heart of the city, there's a lady so divine, with a gift so rare she can read between the lines, unlocking mysteries. She's the one we all admire. With a touch of magic, she sets our souls on fire. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV, she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. Tracy Brown live the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong.
Hey everyone, how are you doing today? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. How's everyone doing today? I'm exhausted, guys. Hi, Jenny G. How are you? I'm exhausted, exhausted. I did take some ashwagandha tea, which helps with adrenals when your adrenals are fried or you have like an excitable day, then, but it's like a lot, then you just take some ashwagandha tea early, because if you're wired high, you may not feel it till 3 if you take it too late. So you take it early, around 5 or 6. Make sure you're already home. Don't be driving. And relax. Try not to relive the day by being on the phone and talking about it. Just woosah, woosah. And then whatever. Okay. I'm trying to figure out, guys, how to start a podcast. And I'm thinking, for right now, I'm thinking of starting it on StreamYard. What do you guys think? They have a audio-based kind of podcast. And at least I know StreamYard, at least I know it'll upload. What do you think? I can always download it to then to then upload it but I was thinking about starting a podcast. So, if anybody has the easiest way possible for me to start a podcast with little money, by the way, it can't be a lot of money, then I am willing to start it. I've got a great picture. Should I show you all the picture? Um, do I have the picture? I used the same picture for something else recently. Oh yeah, I know. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, I know what I used it for. Let me see if I can find the picture, and then I'll show you guys. This is for my podcast. Tracy Brown is a beacon of light. This is it. It's kind of cute. I just love my thick thighness. I really do. I love me. Sorry, I can't help it. You couldn't record on Zoom and upload it on YouTube. No, I'm not doing Zoom. Zoom is too complicated. Yeah, okay. Somebody else did tell me about Spotify, but does everybody have Spotify? Do you all have Spotify? Somebody else told me about Spotify, Brandy. Where do you get your tea? What tea? Do you mean like tea tea or gossip tea? Tea tea or gossip tea? I have, oh, you have Spotify. Oh, you have Spotify. Oh, okay. How cheap is Spotify? Is Spotify cheap? Ashwagandha tea from my store. Oh, child, I forget. You know, I talk and then forget exactly what what tea? Take ashwagandha tea. Where you get it from? What are you talking about? What tea? That is so typical me. And I have to tell you, I was like this in my 20s. This isn't like Alzheimer's setting in. No, I've been like this all my life. All my life. I'm just like, what are you talking about? Tracy, we just talked about, oh yeah, I don't have an opinion. Like I have been like this all my life. The only thing I am good at, and I will not take it away, is my intuitive skills. That's the only thing I'm good at. Beyond that, I don't care. I don't give a shit about nothing. I don't have memory. Even when I meet people, because being in a store, I constantly meet people. You know what I do? I don't do it on purpose, but I think I do it on purpose. I always ask them what their name is, right? I do it on purpose. And then I go, I promise you, I will not remember your name. So when I see you again, I'm going to be hesitant. I'm totally going to act like I know you, which I will because I remember faces, I remember stories. I say, but I cannot remember names. So then they'll go, I'll go, what's your name? They'll be like, oh, my name is Jack. My name is Jill, just as an example. The minute they say it, boom, it goes out my head. I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, why did you even ask them their name? But you kind of have to. I never tell people my name. Never. And they always go, what's your name? And I go, Tracy. And I go, okay, hi, Tracy. I can't even like finish them out the store and say, bye, Jack, bye, Jill. It already left me. The easiest of names, Gwen, Barbara. I mean, easy fucking names that I should be able to remember, right? No, I don't even know why I ask anymore. And I don't tell them mine. That way, when I meet them again, they can't say that they know my name. Like they have to be like, oh my God, remember that story you told me? We're exactly like you because we can't remember your name. Oh, that's okay. Meanwhile, I calculated that. I'm a mastermind. A mastermind, I tell you. $11.99 a month. Oh, I don't want to pay that. I don't want to pay $11.99. Well, is it? I don't want to pay $11.99 a month. Netflix is $1,000. YouTube to have no commercial, that's $3,000. Peacock, bullshit. Don't even talk about the apps. Like, I've invested in some apps accidentally, and I'm not watching these mother effing apps. $7.99 a week. Seven. One day I was like, who the hell are these people? So you do your research on in your bank, and then they connect you to Apple, and then Apple goes, well, this is who it is. I'm like, who the fuck are these people? And then I realized it's this editing thing, but I never touched it like in a year. But I've been paying all this time. Oh, some of these apps are getting over on us. I'm gonna get rid of all the apps, all of them. I don't give a fuck. I need to be free of apps, and that includes YouTube. I'm just gonna have to bring the commercials back. I'm sick of all of them. All right, everything's expensive. I know, and it's such a scam. Good evening, Tracy. Good evening, and all. No, I don't need to do anything on the late Emmett Till. What do you think is going to happen? The woman, the woman finally died, didn't she? What's supposed to happen? Why should I do a reading on Emmett Till? Doesn't sound right. I don't want to conjure up that poor ancestor of mine. Ugh. Emmett Till needs to rest. What we need to do is never have another Emmett Till. I'm tired of strange fruit on a tree. That's what we need to do. Emmett Till is supposed to be an example. I'm tired of two twins being found on top of a mountain. So why I need to do Emmett Till? Please explain to me when we got modern day Emmett Tills. So what's more to it, sweetie? Spill it. Spill it. Corral, spill it. Tell me, what's the problem? Maybe I'll check into it, but the bits and pieces I'm getting with my ditzy brain, oh Lord, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. We know the woman lied on the poor, cute little boy. We know that. We know they tried the whole sinners thing at the end of the movie where they thought the party would be ending and the Ku Klux Klan was coming to shoot up the whole barn, right? Drag that boy. What do you want me to say? Or just send me a private text. But I hate YouTube. I hate YouTube apps, but I have got to start over. I am not looking at my finances with these apps anymore. I want them all the apps. I want all the apps to die. Not for you. If you like it, I love it. They're making my life a living hell. Yeah. All right. Hi, Mother Brats. How you been? Haven't seen you in a minute. By the way, I really hate when somebody tells me what I need to do. Them's is fighting words. The minute you tell me you need to, ooh, I feel like I'm back in slave days. When somebody tells me what I need to do, I jump back. So I know I already died early during slavery. Early. I didn't even get to Harriet Tubman because I was like, what? What's a good idea, Brandy? See, I told you I don't remember what I just said. Oh, that's way up there. Okay. Oh, the podcast is a good idea. Oh, I got to do a podcast. I'm great. And yourself? I've had better days, right? But I've already decided that the days will get better. I've already decided. I've had better days, but I've already decided they will get better. All right. Never mind, ma'am. I was referenced to your channel concerning it, and lately there's been something said about I have no idea what you're saying. I'm lost. Never mind, ma'am. Thank you for calling me ma'am. I love that. If you thought it was an insult, I love ma'am. I was referenced to your channel concerning it. Oh, somebody told you to come to my channel? Yeah, well, they don't know me. Lately, whoever sent you, they don't know me. Lately, there was something said about Bryant. Who's Bryant? I apologize for you need part. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you for saying you need to. Thank you. Hell, I'm black myself. Yeah, I could tell you're black. That's not the being black ain't it. No insult. Just respectful. Thank you, Corral. Aw, thank you. I mean, now we're back on the same level playing field. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So, was that his mama? Was Carol Bryant his mama? All right. I'm tired. Was Carol Bryant his mama? Does anybody know? Oh, oh. Yeah, but didn't she die? Like, I think it's time to bury that. Unless, what did she leave? A last minute confession? Like, how is that going to help any of us? Okay, let's move on. Um, this show is about Porsha. Never liked that bitch. I never. Did I do videos ever saying that I did like her? Never liked that bitch. Oh, I was going to show you all the picture that I was going to use for my podcast. It's very cute. Wait. Let me see if I can get it up here. Oh, I did it twice. That's the picture I was going to use. I like it. I'm voluptuous and full body. I mean, I feel like Annie in Sinners. I mean, I like the thick thighness. That's the picture I'm using. I'm sticking by it. All right. Over it. Wait. Let's go back. Oh, are we good? Oh. Jenny, do you love it? Mother Breast, do you love it? Looking good. Thick thighness. That's funny. It really is funny. Oh my God. All right. Let's get started on trifling Porsha. So, did I ever say I liked Porsha? Can somebody please help me? I don't think I ever said that. I always thought she was. I always thought she was a hoe. I really did. I always thought that. But I don't know if I ever said it out loud. But now, she's kind of given me permission to say it. No, I never said it. Okay. Well, I don't like her. I always thought she was hoish. Always. Um, let's play this video first. She broke it down really, really good. I'm loving this girl for how she broke this shit down. Oh, see, that tea's working already. Oh, by the way, Brandy, if you want ashwagandha, I can mail it to you. We do out of state stuff.
Back, let's talk about the rest of what happened on last night's new episode of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. So at this point, Angela tells them that she feels like she's the only person who has to like be held accountable, and like everybody's not catching like the same heat, which ladies get confused. So then Angela brings up
Pause. Love the hair.
when Kelly talked about how Porsha had stole that lady's husband, that lady being Fallon from a couple seasons ago. Kelly chimes in and she's like, no, that's a completely different situation. Like, we had talked about it. And then Angela turns to Porsha and she says, well, Porsha, you never gave an answer. Like, the people still want to know. Basically, like the people still want like an answer about Porsha stealing that lady's husband.
We do.
Hello? I mean, maybe just a little bit. Cynthia tells them that maybe they should like move on the conversation. Porsha says that Angela can kiss her ass. And Angela says she doesn't understand where the energy is coming from. This is what I mean when I say that Angela does play a little like, oh, like I don't understand what's happening. It's like throwing a rock and hiding your hand. Like, Angela, you're not being serious. Drew then chimes in and asks Porsha if she's like okay with her being there. Porsha says, you straight. Then Drew mentions how she bought Porsha like some whiskey. Porsha's just really not giving her any sort of like emotion or energy because she's mad about the fact that her and Dennis filmed scene and she didn't even know about it. So then Drew gets up and tries to leave the table. The ladies ask her to stay. Drew still gets up and ends up leaving the table. She says, why would I even stay here? Like, I wasn't even invited. Right. What are you doing here, babe? You were not invited. At this point, dinner begins to end. The energy, the whole vibes are like effed up. Porsha's confessional, she basically says that if she wasn't going through so much shit, she would just lit them all up. But instead, she just gave them the energy of just like basically ignoring them. For dinner, Cynthia does go to Porsha's room just to check up on her. This is a duo that we never got, but I would have actually loved. I would love to see like a duo like Porsha and Cynthia. They have such great banter together. Now, fast forward to the end. All the ladies go to the pool except for Drew and Angela. Next day, the ladies are talking about what happened the night before. Britt and Kelly talk about how Angela was recording them from her window. Now, in Angela's confessional, she says that when she was upstairs in her room, she kept hearing like Shamia, Britt, Kelly, and Porsha mentioning her name. So she thought she would record them. So why she recorded because, Porsha be lying. She heard them speak about her dress at dinner and like talking about her husband. And apparently, allegedly, Porsha said, Charles. Oh, child. They play a snippet of the recording that Angela did get, but it's like inaudible. And I guess when they caught Angela recording them, Angela said, okay, and she went downstairs. When she confronted Porsha about like saying her name and saying her husband's name, Porsha said, I never said his name. And she like ran upstairs. Like in the video, like that production guy, Porsha basically runs upstairs. Porsha's confessional, producers asked her if she said Charles's name or if she said anything about Charles. Porsha said, I didn't say anything. Yeah, she definitely said that shit. In Britt's confessional, apparently Shamia said that Charles be out with like a lot of other women besides Angela. In Kelly's confessional, she said that Porsha said she better stop or I'm gonna fuck her husband. Woo, child, I'm so happy that Kelly told the truth on that. Angela's confessional, she says, you heard listen when Porsha says she's gonna fuck your husband because as history has shown, she does. Oh gosh. The next morning when everybody's like getting ready to leave, Kelly tries to go over and talk to Angela. Angela tells her good morning, but she says, I'm not going to be fake. Like basically she's not in the mood. As she's walking out, she gets into her car. She says that she will not be disrespected and says that they are all puppets to Porsha. And that is where the episode ends.
She wasn't lying. She wasn't lying. She's a little freak. Remember I never forgot the bolo. I never forgot the bolo. No. And remember that girl from Canada left the show behind that bolo mess. That girl from Canada never came back. Because something about that they wanted to blame on her. And she was like, I will sue. And I think she did sue. That girl from Tanya, that girl from Canada had to save her life. She had a man back in Canada. And that night, Bolo was getting it in there. Bolo was working it with all them women. Let me tell you something. I personally, I don't know. Listen. Okay, somebody did explain this to me, so let me figure out. I always thought when a bunch of girls come to the Caribbean, they all looking to get boloed, right? That's what I always perceived it as my whole life, right? So when y'all said, "Oh, Tracy gonna go to Caribbean and get her groove on," I was like, "No, no," because I just don't believe in random somebody sticking it. Like it's just not my jam. Like I don't need to be jammed. I don't need diseases, and I'm not saying you're gonna get a disease, but I just think that one time too many, something's coming. That's what I think. And then you're not going to know where it came from, right? Because I believe it doesn't really matter. Okay. So somebody explained to me recently that Stella getting her groove had more to do with not sex, but getting a younger man. Did y'all know that? Am I the only one that did not know the real concept behind Stella Get Your Groove On? Did y'all know that? Or did you perceive it as coming to the Caribbean and boinking all the Caribbean men? I don't know. Let me know because I don't get it. But I did not forget the Bolo scene. We were there. Remember back in the day, remember cameras stayed all night. Mother of brats, you didn't know that either, right? And then the person was like, "You're a negative. You're a negative. How could you not see it that way?" And I was like, "What the fuck you talking about? How could I see it that way?" And by the way, ever since these girl trips, the way I know them to be is to get quickly laid, go home, go back to your men. That's the way I see it. So when y'all were like, "Tracy gonna get her groove on," I was like, "Yo, it's a small island." Right? Stateside girls stick out like a sore thumb. You are like this. You are like Village of the Dam. They know you don't belong. You don't look the same. You know, we all might be the same color, but my mannerism is different. Like, there's so many things that is just, I am not having a shiny light on me. And I'll be damned if anybody calls me a whore. I'll be damned. It's not happening. Just like on the block that I work on, like everybody's so adorable, but I'm getting to know everybody and everybody flirts, which is fine. I really don't care, right? The pussy is closed. It's closed. I tell you, it's closed. But flirt as you might, I really don't care. She's closed. Y'all not about to turn me into some trashy thing on the streets on these and these Caribbean streets are pretty mean. It's not happening. Nope. Nobody be calling out my name. If you're gonna call out my name, you're gonna be and it actually happened. Oh my God, story time. Okay, hold on a second. Hold on. So I told this one. So people pass. I'm sitting outside. I love to sit outside, and people pass. And after a while, you see the same people. And some people think they can have a shot with me, right? Which is hilarious. I'm just sitting outside minding my business. I may say hello and shit, but it don't mean I'm flirting. It don't mean I'm available. You know what? What's the color dot you wear when you're not fucking available in India? Is it red? Because I'm gonna start wearing a motherfucking red, and then I'm really gonna get the looks of people. Oh, I got another story to tell you before I finish that. So I used to work out of a store, right? And I started wearing the cutest bindies. They were so cute. Oh my God, the other women in the store hated me. You know, I had to take the bindi off. I drew too much attention with the goddamn bindies. And they came in like different shapes. Like it would be a unicorn, it would be a dot, it would be a diamond, it would be a ruby. Oh my God, I had to stop wearing the bindies, and I never put them back on again. But now I'm gonna put a little red dot right here to let people know I am not readily available. Or maybe I'll use a purple dot. Oh no, that'll fuck me up because everybody would be like, "Oh, why do you wear the purple dot?" because because I can. Anywho, I might wear a fucking dot tomorrow. Anywho, what was I telling you guys? Story time. What was I telling you? I can't remember. Oh, so this one guy, right? He's waiting for me. Like they know your schedule too. That's the other thing. Everybody knows your schedule. So he's waiting for me, and I do my typical, leaving at 5 o'clock. And he goes, "Let me talk to you for a minute." And I went up to him and I said, "You can't handle me." And he said, "What?" And I was like, "I'm not kidding. I'm 62. You can't handle me." And I pulled back, right? And he goes, "Yes, I can." I was like, "Mm-mm. No, you can't. I promise you, I want to save you. I want to save you. Let's not go there." So at some point, the poor guy, he kind of slouched his shoulders over and he goes, maybe I want it that way though. And I was like, that's why I won't date you, because that was a dumb answer. Oh my God. Hi, many moons. Many moons, many moons. How are you, sweetie? Oh, thank you. Happy Monday. Does it feel like Monday? I have to tell you guys, I'm at Friday already. I'm at Friday. I need it to be Friday. Anywho. Lon goes, these story times. Lon, that's why I'm gonna open up a podcast. I'm gonna open up a podcast, Lon, so that I could tell these stories like on a dime. Today was very Monday for you. Oh my God. It's terrible for me. It seriously felt like the end of the week. I felt like I got hit by a Mack truck, which is why I took the ashwagandha, because the ashwagandha calms you down. Ashwagandha is like taking 5 drinks without the residuals and the side effects of getting drunk. Hold on. All right, let's play the next series of videos. Did I say Porsha was trash? Porsha is trash. Just trash. By the way, because of Angela, I'm scared to talk about Charles. And you know I will talk about anybody. I will not talk about that woman's man. She is protective. Oh, child. When you got a woman that's protected over her man, you're going to die. You will die. All right.
Like, don't act bold now because you got your little friends here. Bitch, I wear a size 12 shoe to stand on my own 2 motherfucking feet.
Is a great addition. I don't care what nobody got. I think, and even though Angela this season, she definitely gives hell there left and right. You know what I'm saying? Like she does her thing. But I think Angela's a great addition. She comes off a little weird at times and all of that, but I don't know. She's married. She's beautiful. Her husband has a lot of personality. You know what I'm saying? I heard he was a trip when, you know, he's on camera and stuff. But I think she's a good addition. I watched the last episode, or was it this weekend's episode? So yeah, I think this episode. So I watched this episode, and she was like telling her husband about me saying I knew something about him. And I'm sitting there like, now girl, come on. Now I know I told you it was a joke. So what happened was we were all playing a game at the at her dinner, at the bank. We were all playing a game, and that's why everybody was asking questions. And every question we would ask to Angela, she didn't either want to answer it or she would give us like an answer with fluff. And everybody was supposed to be answering truthfully, like to give some tea of some sort. So every time we asked her something, she wouldn't say nothing too much. So I was like, let me get her back. So when it came to my question, I played with her and I said, girl, I know something about Charles. And she was like, huh? And I said, yeah, I know something about Charles. Like that, you know what I'm saying? Just playing with her. But I guess I'm a good fucking actress or hit a sore spot, because about 5 minutes later, she picks up what looked like a goddamn serving spoon and start hitting her damn glass like this. Attention, attention. And I said, hold on, calm down. She was like, attention. And I was like, attention what, girl? What? Hey, bitch, what? She was like, what you say you know about Charles? I don't know why they didn't show this part, because it actually was crazy. She was like, what you say you know about Charles? You know how Charles voices. I said, Charles? Because I done forgot, y'all. I done said the shit as a joke. I done honestly forgot. Me and Kenya kikiing too much across the table. I'm having fun with look like my lifelong best friend over here. I don't know what you talking about. So, what you talking about Charles? I said, girl, I was just playing. She was like, no. You said you know something about Charles. I said, listen, I don't know anything about Charles. I swear to you, I was only joking. I said, I only said that because we're playing a game, and every time we ask you something, you give like a fluff answer. Like everybody's giving a little something to be, you know, truthful and like some tea. I was just giving you a hard time. Like, calm down.
Let me tell you something. I got one rule. Don't fuck with my man. That is one rule I got. Don't try me. Don't fuck with my man. Remember the girl code. Not funny. Not funny. When I go to bed at night, I need to go in bed in peace. So if you got something to say it. See, that's the one thing. I don't play. I don't play with my man. Nope. Banner. I put the banner up. Oh, which banner? Oh, I put the copyright banner up, because you know how YouTube get all bannerish. Well, you didn't put your banner up, and we don't know if it was for entertainment, research, or whatever. Oh, my lymph nodes. See, and that's the other thing. Oh my goodness, my lymph nodes are swelling up. Do you guys have lymph node drainage issues? I definitely do. Oh. All right. Damn it. All right. Actually, you know, draining your lymph nodes actually can keep your face and your neck. You guys ever do that? You should do it every night. Drain your lymph node. Yeah, Porsha is disgusting.
Cynthia's wig was cute this week, and I'm not mad at it. But as far as the rest of the episode, dust. But once again, Angela proven that she's MVP of this season. And honestly, her inviting Drew to come on the trip was probably the best decision for the trip. Because honestly, there's nothing really going on. And watching them dance around, shaking their ass is cute for a little bit. But I mean,
not at all.
I'm getting bored. And I don't understand what Porsha was talking about when she was saying that Angela was setting Drew up. That's not what it looked like to me. And if anything, it seemed like Angela was really like coming to bat for Drew. And at least they had something to talk about. And Drew gave Portia and everybody at that table the opportunity to say what they felt about her and to kind of resolve things. And everybody just kept quiet. And instead, they started attacking Angela for whatever reason. Now, you're sitting up there and you're upset about your baby daddy filming with Drew, and you're in your little moping phase and stuff like that. That would have been the perfect opportunity for you to tell her, like, hey, girl, I'm not cool with you doing this, even though she said it before, but now would have been the perfect time to really bring it up and be like, hey, you need to stop doing this. And I just want to say, I think Portia's feelings are valid because, I mean, if I was in the same spot, I wouldn't want that to happen either. But to me, it's kind of weird that you're then going to turn it all around and flip it and make Angela the bad guy in the situation. No, Angela has nothing to do with anything. Stop displacing your anger. And once again, Angela came with a good read. She said, if Porsha said she was going to F my man, you better watch out because she has history. And when she said, Brit's mouth has miles, whoo, 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 that's going to go down in history as one of the best reads. And Brit just does not have the bandwidth to compete with somebody like Angela.
No.
She said, do you read the words that are coming out of my mouth? No, because that's not how speaking works. Can't read speaking. Just sounding stupid.
That's not how speaking works. You can't read speaking. You use a drink. Oh, I never thought about that. Wait, use a drink. Wait, hold on. You use a jade roller to contour your face or to drain your lymph nodes? Which one? I know. I used to love Portia, but she said, what? Why would you attack another woman's husband? Like, you think everybody just wants to bump you? Miss Lady, Miss Little Girl, like, get that Jezebel spirit out of you. Ain't nobody down for all that Jezebel spirit. Like, first of all, you must be enlarged. Too many men have been up there. So you must be enlarged. You're the type that needs to have surgery to tighten it. Like, that's you, Portia. Second of all, you always come across as somebody's friend. Now, you all just heard her. I like Angela. She is a brilliant. And I heard her husband is really, really funny. Don't even mention the name husband out of your mouth. Don't even use the word husband. I'm not even just talking about my husband. I'm talking about you using the word husband. Lose it on your vocabulary, you weirdo. No, she does. Wait, what did I say wrong? When you fast and loose, it's enlarged. I'm pretty sure that men can barely enjoy themselves because it's so loose. Really? It's enlarged. See, that's why she got the booty. She had to pay for the booty because then nobody notices how enlarged it was. But I bet you 2-1 she got tightened. I bet you they sold it up. I bet you. You want to make a bet? All right, I'm over it. Oh, you do it, Noel, to contour and drain? Do you use two or do you just do one on one side? Because that's the reason. Two things I do every night, right? I drain my lymph nodes up here. And I drain it down here. There are other places you're supposed to drain the lymph nodes, but these are my basic problems. I don't worry about doing too much after that. And then, and then I do this. Just my fingers. know it looks weird at first, but let me tell you, this shit makes a difference. All right. Just one and alternate. Okay, I'm just laughing. What about the enlarged the JJ? Girl. You can tell. You can tell by the way she walks it's enlarged.
I'm gonna raise my hand. Who else is not surprised that Porsha told the girls that if Angela don't be quiet, she would sleep with Charles Oakley, her husband? And the reason why I say we should not be giving her a pass, because who does that in a girl trip, in a girl group, tell each other that they would sleep with each other's husband if we don't like or do what they say? Let me tell y'all something. Porsha this season, with this entitlement personality, first of all, I'm not gonna say this season because it always been there. It's just that we give her a pass because it's Porsha. She's beautiful. I don't know why we give her a pass. But Porsha, nah, we don't do this on the girl trip. We don't say we gonna sleep with each other's husband. And we already know that's what she does. Remember, well, Bolo was not somebody's husband, but when she go on trips, I don't know if she get horny when she go on trips. You remember Bolo? And then when she got introduced to Simon, she ended up with Simon. So at the end of the day, I'm like Angela. I wouldn't take it as a joke. I wouldn't take it as, oh, she's tipsy and oh, she said it and she was joking. Why? Because she didn't know Angela was recording, even though the crew was there recording. Yeah, this is not something we give a pass to, where we have a girls in the girl group that we know would sleep with each other's husband. Anyway, let me see what y'all got to say about this. Y'all better not give her a pass.
Okay, so Kenneth, you're not helping me tonight. You are not helping me. When I get somebody that agrees with me, we about to go down. Kenneth says she do have a stank walk. She got that stank walk like that girl on TikTok. Do y'all know that girl on TikTok that got the BBL and then she stank? Do you know? Okay, she walked like that, like she got a bad BBL. Oh, thank you, A Walker. I keep forgetting. Please like, share, subscribe. Oh, and if you want a reading from me, I'm still open for a reading right now if you want one, but I'll definitely be available tomorrow. 213-458-7408. Right, Kenneth? And this is the good part. Why is she assuming someone's husband will sleep with her? See, that's the Jezebel whore mentality. When you think everybody wants to sleep with you, do you not think like, unless I'm the crazy one, are men just walking around wanting to fuck all your friends? Like wanting, like, is that what really happens? Is that what you think? Like everybody's husband, you think that they would just spread for you? I understand it's free. I understand it's available. But some men got morals. They not trying that shit. There is something so soothing about drinking water. Do you guys get that? Oh, something so soothing about drinking water. All right. How much time have we used up so far? All right. I'm fine. Let me get through these.
That she slept with his cousin for the Rolls Royce that she has.
I know for a fact that, the guy that got you the car is a married African dude.
How is it that you filed for divorce from a woman that you used to talk so much mess about, and for someone who slept with someone from your family members?
The issue that she's having is, do you know that Portia's Rolls Royce came from a married man? You don't know where anything.
Oh, that's Simon Gubadia they're talking about. Water with ice cubes is orgasmic sometimes. Ken, how did you just was drinking water. Get to ice cubes. Wait, what do you do with ice cubes now? Explain. What happens with ice cubes? I saw this movie once where they were on the floor. I did see this, right? I witnessed this, right? And she got some ice cubes. And I think just as he, because this is Tracy After Dark, right? We can talk. Just as he was about to rise up, I think it was at that point. And then she poured the ice cubes on his testicles. Can I say that? Cold water just, why? 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 Can you understand? I'm drinking water and you went to ice cubes. The heck? Oh, one deep. You know she was trained up by her mama. Her mama tried to act like Porsha right now. Her mama, and I know her mama is younger than me, right? How old is Porsha's mama? Her mama, her mama has, oh wait, I didn't mean to show my legs like that. Her mama has a face where it looked like she worked doing the splits vertically. Is vertically this way? It's vertical. It looked like she worked in Vegas vertically. And then you keep putting on makeup, but the more makeup you put on, the more clownish you look. Mom. And you know why? Mom. Because when you're trifling, mom, right? When you really, really trifling, mom, it shows up in your face. You age yourself. And all the makeup in the world can't clean up how much you have spent vertically because that's all your daughter knows. All right, I'm sorry. Oh, Lord, not vertically. Vertically, I said. Did Porsha block me? Because, I mean, I've been blocked. Has she ever unblocked me? Let me just check. She about to block me again. But not that I have an ego that she's watching me, but she blocked me the first time. Oh, what a cute family Sierra has with her abusive husband that just wants to put 1,000 babies inside of her. Yep, it's a form of abuse, guys. It's a form of abuse. All right, I'm over it. Porsha. Oh. Oh. Wait. Well, she didn't block me because I don't follow her. I guess you can't block someone unless you follow them. It doesn't really matter. Okay, let's do another one. These are so much fun. TikTok, thank you for all your videos. You guys are amazing.
Again, she talked about sleeping with somebody else's man. She said, tell Angela to stop it before I F her husband. And we all know that Porsha is very, very capable of doing so, okay? I think that Angela took the high road because, another woman might have reacted totally different from that. But she acted like an adult. I like that for her. I think that Porsha, I'm not even going to say that she's showing her true colors because the true colors already been shown. But I think she's turning a lot of people off because this season, it's like, Porsha, really? Like, come on now. And I love Porsha. I'm a Porsha girl. Like, I think she's very entertaining, but some of the things she does is always just like side eye, Porsha, side eye. Because you already have like, people already think some type of way about you because you took Simon away from the old girl.
Fallon.
And now you making jokes about fucking other people's husband. It's crazy to me. But do you, Porsha? Do you?
You know, I think the real problem with Porsha. Hi, Melissa. I think the real problem with Porsha is that she's uneducated. Where do we go from here, Porsha? Like, your ass is not the best thing this side of Texas. We all got ass. I think you need to go to the wizard to get a brain. Said it. Said it. You need to apply for a brain. Go on down that yellow brick road, the road of liars. Boom. Said it. She is uneducated. We will never forget the Underground Railroad comment. And your granddaddy was in the civil rights. Girl. And most uneducated people lead by the pussy. True story. True story. You can always tell who's uneducated because they lead pussy first. True story. She needs a brain. A heart. A home. A brain. Too funny. Thank you, 1D. Now we know she is uneducated. Remember the Underground Railroad and the 265 days. What did she say? There were 265 days in a year. Oh my God. And women like this, her mother had her, she has a daughter. So all we're perpetrating is ass. That's the education you're going to give your child? Talk about like sinners. Talk about sinners. Talk about the zombies that, you know, did the whole ritual thing. Talk about colonizing, right? If that's all you know. Like, she's lost. She's lost. So what we going to do? Just raise another uneducated woman and have the little princess lead by the same pussy you and your mother led by? I feel bad for that little girl. Where is Dennis? Where's Dennis? Dennis, step up, please. And Drew, to be honest with you, just to be really honest with you, I would never have a storyline where I thought I compromise another woman. I would never let producers colonize me that way for a job. Now, I know you're not sleeping with Dennis. I have not checked it, but bitch, don't let me check it. But I would never let a bunch of white producers place me in that position ever. So good luck to your dumbass too. You're one of the zombies too. You dumbass. And I like Drew. Everybody get quiet. Wait, guys, it's even worse. I heard on some podcast that Wiz Khalifa said the earth was flat. I'm like, oh my God. This shit never ends. Y'all keep idolizing these celebrities Like, give me a fucking break. No science classes ever? Oh my God. And he was dead ass and he was confident and he thinks the world is flat. Porsha thinks there's only 260. I mean, at the very least, go to YouTube University and learn something like I do. Like, go to YouTube University. You will learn on YouTube. Please don't call the world flat. Please know how many days there are in a calendar year in 2025. Now, maybe AD 25, 2065. Did they count them twice? I don't know, Porsha. But at least today in 2025, are we still in a Gregorian calendar? I don't know. It's just disturbing. Oh, I heard Tanya tried to tell me today, but my feed already went. Who won, sweetie? Who won? So we're going to talk about Shamia on another day, but I do want to tell you all, Shamia is disappointing. Shamia is disappointing. Shamia is still playing a friend of role, and Bravo is trying to push her to be the lead. She doesn't know how to lead. That's a shame. She only knows how to be a friend of. And right now, the two of them are not talking. I wonder if Porsha slept with Shamia's husband. All right. Oh, they're still counting. Okay. Will Porsha have another baby? Oh, God, please. Please, let's not do that, Melissa. The little girl has a lot to contend with. You got a whole grandma, a whole mother. Let's not put another baby in this mix. No, I'm not going to check it. I won't check it, Melissa. You do ask the best questions, but girl, when you going to do your YouTube again? I miss you. Carla, am I the crazy one? As much as Bravo's trying to pow her, that bitch ain't bringing nothing to the table. Nothing. She's still a friend of. And she could step out as the leader of the group, and she can't do it. She's never had to lead. She has always been led by the nose of ignorant Porsha. I think they're all ignorant, by the way. I think none of them are educated. When I say none of them, I mean Shamia and Porsha. I don't know about the other women. All right, are we ready, guys? Save it for this Friday. Oh, I never do readings on Friday. Save what? Okay. Please, God, talk to me. Talk to me about Porsha. Please allow me to see anything and everything that you would like for me to see. Porsha's your child. She's your love. She is your beloved, Father God. Please authorize me to see and say what you would like for me to say and see. I love you, God. I love you, Jesus. In your name I pray. Amen. Amen. Ashe, will Porsha ever sleep with Charles? I get the Two of Wands. She's waiting. Now, I don't know if this is Charles, but because he has white hair, I'm going to choose this as Charles. Shamia brings, all Shamia brings is a big house, and she's boring. And yeah, I don't like her either. There were rumors during the first season that Porsha slept with a married Bravo producer. Oh, what? That's crazy. Save the drama of Real Housewives of Atlanta. I have a lot to say. Porsha has betrayed me. Okay. We'll talk. Friday's the recap. We're going to talk about Porsha on Friday. Porsha betrayed you. Let me lower this stage. Oh, there's another man here. Probably Dennis. He looks like a Cancer too. He's got these beautiful big eyes. Will Porsha sleep with Charles is the question. Not for not trying. Not for not trying. I feel like she's going to try, but she's going to screw herself. I feel like she's going to self-sabotage. I think in a weird kind of way, she might be hinting at things or have like these weird sexual hints. Thinking like Portia's the type to say to a man, right? Portia's the type to say, I had to cut all my pubic hair today to get into this bathing suit, and it's somebody's husband right there. That's Porsha. So I feel like she could wind up doing little things like that, to see if his interest would be piqued, right? Because little vixens like that, they notice the subtle signs, right? So if he did something like this, but didn't move, but his eyes went up, a vixen will notice that. Like you can't hide sex from a vixen. Like they gonna pick up on everything. Like they're almost psychic in a sexual kind of way, right? All right. So she's not gonna get him. She's not gonna get him. And this comment she made for the first time ever in this year of revelation, in this year of nobody's taking this bullshit anymore from no cunt. Oh, can I say cunt? Wait, from any see you next Tuesday? Sorry, YouTube. See you next Tuesday. With this year of revelation and people just kind of getting tired of the okie doke and having these trifling type of friendships, but we're watching it unravel because Porsha represents all of us that has that one friend. Don't you have that one friend? Right? And retired. Retired. And so what's going to come out of this is it represents stick a needle in an eye, in your own eye. So it's gonna like stab yourself in the back, right? Like trip over yourself. Like for her, it's like an addiction. This sexual attraction to married men, right? It's kind of like I just want to see if they'll do it. But she does pick the one with the worst self-esteem. So they do take her. Yeah. All right. By the time the season is over, nobody will like Porsha. I'm not even sure if Portia's going to make it as a comeback peach. I mean, that's how little interest people are going to have in her. She needs help, guys. She needs help. And the crying that she does over her husband, Simon, none of it is true. She was never in love with Simon. She wanted to take Simon from Fallon and made that look like love. And that's why they're fighting so much right now. Because he finally got the memo that the bitch ain't shit. Jezebel spirit. Yes, she has a Jezebel spirit. But her mama has a Jezebel spirit. So this might be a family lineage of a vertical business, but for free. Like, or maybe you might get a Porsche out of it, or a Porsche, actually the car. Is it a Porsche? Porsche. I forget. I mean, you might get a Porsche out of it, right? But she'll lay down for a McDonald's cheeseburger. She will. I mean, maybe she'll ask for French fries, but she doesn't need much because she has an addiction. And that's what the Jezebel spirit is. It's an addiction. It's an addiction. It's like drugs. It's like alcohol. It's like, what else? Pills. A Jezebel spirit, sex is an addiction. So that's what she has, and that's what she needs help for. So what can you do? You just got to let the pussy run rampant until it just shrivels up and she looks like her mother. And I'm going to tell you why I'm attacking her mother. It's not an accident. I hate it to see her mother get on the Real Housewives of Atlanta and call Shamia out her face. I thought it was disgusting. Disgusting. You don't do that. You don't get involved with your children's friends and act like you're one of the girls. You don't do that. That's wrong as hell. All right? Now, I have had plenty of my son's friends come and talk with me because I'm a counselor by nature. I listen, and that's it. I do not choose sides. I let them talk, although this hasn't happened in years, but I just let them talk, and and in the end, I'm like, are you okay, though? Right? Are you okay? Because I'm not about to talk about my own son. It's not going to happen. But I do listen. I let them know that, I'm not the type of mom that will just be like, you can't talk about my son. Fuck you. Like, I wouldn't do that either. That's not my character. But I will listen, and I will listen to their side, and then I will check and make sure the temperature. Are you okay? And it might take me a year to tell my son that what somebody told him. Yeah. And I would never do it on camera. You trifling mother, you weirdo mother. And then you put it on camera. Like, oh, I never had a daughter. So I don't know what this feels like to like have these type of talks, right? I never had a daughter. But I don't know. I think if I did have a daughter, I would be auto-correcting her behavior. And I certainly wouldn't want her to turn out like me. I would be like, daughter, be better than me. Now, if I got the Jezebel spirit, you got the Jezebel spirit. And you know when you can tell somebody's got the Jezebel spirit? When they're in their teens. When they're in their teens and they take down the whole school. Under the bleachers. At the kiddie parties, the teenage parties. All right, I'm over it. Porsha needs therapy. Yes. So I was afraid to bring up a whole sign, Quinita. I was afraid to bring that up. So, I don't know. Cancers, y'all gotta let me know. Is that who y'all are? Kenneth, I have a lot to say. Porsha has betrayed me. All right, guys. Let me just see if I gave out all the videos. That's what I should do. I should do the videos after, too. Let me see. I did this. Did I do this one?
Porsha is trifling. Can we finally talk about how trifling Porsha is and admit that she's not ditzy or dumb? She's just a mean girl. And this is coming from a Porsha fan. I don't know if I am anymore. How can you sit in front of two married women and talk about, oh, she better be careful before I sleep with her husband, before I snatch her husband? That is like very nuts.
very disrespectful and very weird to say that about Angela. And Angela went down there and gathered her up like, oh, what was said? And she's like, nothing. Even in the confessional, she lied and said, I didn't say anything. The person that told us the truth was Britt. Britt was like, yeah, Porsha said she was going to sleep with Angela's man if she's not careful. Like, what type of threat is that? And you can't even blame that on Hennessy or the liquor babes. Okay, because the drunk mind speaks sober thoughts. Drunk thoughts speak.
All right, whatever. You got it, girl. Let me tell you something, Shamia. Watch Porsha. Watch Porsha, because you are not safe with that woman. Ow, my back. Oh, what happened? Sometimes I get this itch. Oh, okay. Oh. Watch Porsha, child, because this girl will sleep with anybody. And she also seems like the type that will sleep with someone when they're mad at you. And that's the most dangerous type, because you're always going to be in a position always where you could have an argument. So why can we not have a healthy argument without me worrying about whether or not you're going to sleep with my man? And you know what? Shamia and Porsha aren't talking right now. So I think she's trying to fuck her husband right now. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And that man got buku dollars. Shamia's husband takes care of the HVAC system in the airport. Ugh. He is prime for Porsha to pick. He has all the right money for Porsha to pick. I would not trust Porsha either, Melissa. Tracy, I remember years ago you said that Porsha likes the ladies too and was linked with the fair-skinned woman. So I said she likes the ladies, but no, a Jezebel spirit does that. It's not about the ladies. It's not about the men. It's about everything. P. Diddy has a male Jezebel spirit. He'll sleep with anybody. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Porsha does want a rich husband. What? Shamia's husband ain't no fool. He would lose everything. I hope he understands that. Porsha wants a rich husband. I'm so disappointed in. Oh, I'm sorry, Kenneth. I'm sorry. I never had faith in stupid. Child. I never had faith in stupid. Mm-mm. So true. Jezebels want everything and everyone. There's no like preference, right? That's why some people are really good at being prostitutes. If I had the Jezebel spirit, child, I would be in Vegas. I would be making money. If that's the thing I do well and I need it, it's an insatiable diet. I would be making money right now. And I would not give two fucks if I had a Jezebel spirit. However, I do believe, we talked about this. I believe in my past life, I must have fucked everything. And now I came back to not fuck everything. I really believe that. I believe that there's something there, right? I honestly believe that. I believe in a past life, I must have been a whore. We talked about this. I never lied. And in this life, God is like, listen, I'm going to send you back down. Like, okay. You know, you got up here because you just ran the streets. Oh, I know. I can't have you doing that again. I love you. Oh, okay. You love me. but I really need you to contain your pussy. Oh, okay, God, send me down. Send me down. I'm going to prove it to you. It's not the season to be a whore. It's just not. All right. And you know what? The other thing about a Jezebel spirit, like even if you get married, can you contain it? Because when you get mad at your husband, the first thing you're going to think is to fuck his best friend. True story. I think I was a female hoe in the past, but I'm wondering, now that you're saying that, could I have been a male hoe? I feel like this is the first time I've been a female. I think I might have been mostly male in the past. Maybe that's why I came as a female. Because I feel like this is the first time I've been a female. I believe I was a male for several lives. I have very masculine energy. I wish I could be more masculine, though. I think I wish I was more masculine and had the money to be like, you know how money gives you power? So I just wish I had the money. I wish I was a female like I am now. I wish I had the money to be male, if that means anything at all. But I think I might have been a male whore. I don't think I was a female hoe. He could. Hi, Unwind. That is a beautiful picture. Oh, I love that picture. Look at you. That is gorgeous. Oh, I love that picture. All right. What are you saying? He could have wives back home. Who knows? Who's he? Charles? Charles is American. I think he was a male. I think it was a male hoe in my past. Oh, so you think you were a male hoe, or you think you've had a male hoe in your past? We've all had male hoes, shall. I dated this one guy who had the nerve to tell me that the house that he was looking for, he was going to, first of all, I didn't know people did this, but he was going to look for homes, and he slept in every home that he looked at with the realtor. I was like, why would you tell me that? Like, why do men confess the dumbest shit ever? And I was like, why do y'all confess? Stop confessing. No one wants to know that you slept with prostitutes. Nobody want to know that. Nobody wants to know that you've been in a home that you've looked. Can you imagine you're buying a home and you come after their sex event? What if you found a condom? Has anybody ever found a condom in a house that they were looking for? I would be pissed. All right. So, sister, you were married to one? I'm sorry, sweetie. I'm sorry. I was married to a cheater. But what I can tell you is that my husband loved me. And when he cheated, I was out. I was like, he's like, but I love you. And I was like, no, you wouldn't have slept with her if you had loved me. So I'm out. Even though I gave him grace and he was like, it's going to be over. And I waited. I had a child to take care of. So it's like, I wait. And then ultimately, it wasn't worth it. Oh, you dated a Jezebel? Ditto. You dated a Jezebel before they won it all. What does that mean? What does that mean? It's like an insatiable appetite, or what is it? I meant Gerald. Oh, yeah. Who's Gerald? Hi, laugh out loud. Thank you. I watched many lives before. Just watched in silence. Oh, thank you, Unwind. Oh, I love it when people finally come out the closet. Like, oh, nice to meet you. Um, they want it all. What does that mean? Like, they're just so, you know what else they are? They're self-absorbed. It's all about them. Like, get some counseling, people. Get some counseling, why don't you? Any case, Porsha definitely has a Jezebel spirit, and that's so sad. Anywho, final outcome, guys. You know what? I think we all needed to talk. I think we all needed to get this off our chest. Porsha, thank you. This was actually therapy for all of us. Thank you. What we want for you is to get some therapy. Make that, if they make you a housewife, which I don't believe she's going to be a housewife. I think she's going to turn into a friend. I think they don't know what to do with her, and she does not have a storyline. So y'all go ahead and watch her on YouTube, because that's where she needs to make her money. And I'm not like jealous, a little, but go ahead and watch her on YouTube as she's talking from her mommy's house, because Simon to this day will not let her film in her own house. That's her mommy's house. Well, I mean, her mommy's house that she gave her. And if it is her house, she can't move past the sofa. So her YouTube channel is straight from the sofa, and that's what it should be called. Straight from Simon's sofa. All right. Oh, Jezebel definitely has personality disorders like Brandy, are you still here? Is there a narcissistic thing going on with Jezebels? What? Don't say that. Wait. Tanya says, don't you find with the Scorpio moon, it can be tempting to be a knockabout? Yes. 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 And the worst part about Scorpio moons is that they're sneaky. Very sneaky. They'll take shit to their grave. They'll never tell it. Nope. You'll never find out if a Scorpio moon cheats. Ever. Oh my God, I'm a Scorpio moon, and I do love the D. I'm a Scorpio moon, and I think that's why I am like fighting so hard, because I know what a Scorpio moon can do, and I'm not about to be a traitor. That's my feelings. I'm only talking about me. I'm not about to be a traitor to myself. So if I don't betray myself, I'm not betraying my sister. I'm not betraying a best friend. I'm not betraying uh, uh, anyone. Anyone. Plus, I'm a girl's girl, and I do have this problem now, and this is what Scorpio moon brings, right? Sometimes I will get, how do I say this? Because of the Scorpio moon, or it's not the Leo sun, because the Scorpio moon is dark and it's energy and it exudes something extra. And sometimes you don't have control of what you're putting out there. So a lot of Scorpio moons, if they don't want to put the sex out there, they really have to pull back their energy, which means they will gain weight, they will wear clothing that doesn't showcase their body. These are all true things if you're trying to discipline your Scorpio moon, right? So one of the problems that I will always have is sometimes somebody else's man will be attracted to me, but it's not my fault. It's never my fault. So usually, and some people wonder about my character. Usually, the one thing a man doesn't like, especially a black man, is an aggressive woman. And so what I usually show people first is the aggression. I want them not to like me. I do it on purpose. I don't want another woman to think or to have fear of me. So sometimes it just helps the friendship, helps the relationship if I show that I'm too mouthy, I'm too aggressive, I'm too much. Oh, I can't stand her. Right, right. Let's go with that. I feel safer. I feel safer. That way, no one can catch me. And you know what my other rule is? But the rule has changed since coming here in the Caribbean. Because the Caribbean is just a nightmare here. I am never alone with a married man. Ever. Now, the rule has changed here because my boss doesn't have a car, and then he'll be like, Tracy, drive me to my wife's house. But my rule of thumb is to never be left alone with a married man. And I'll tell you why. It's my word against his. And I do not carry a bad reputation. I've never carried a bad reputation. I am a public figure. No one gets to call me a whore. Ever in a day. So, the Scorpio moon. But you have to decide if that is something that you want to tame. Taken men, that's a good way of putting it. Taken men are attracted to me too. But that's one thing I don't entertain. Don't entertain it. Nope. I even was at a pizza shop and there was this guy that was flirting with me. And then I saw him in a drugstore. And because he was always flirting with me, I almost went up to him to be like, hey, right? And he switched on me. And so I stopped. And I was like, oh, something like the switch was palpable. And I was like, oh, because I hear violence. That's when I saw the switch, I saw violence. I'm like, okay. So I just got what I needed at the drugstore. I left my car and I went to the supermarket. And then I came back to my car and he was talking to the woman inside. Why did my TV turn off? Inside the, I need water. Story time. It's always story time. Inside the drugstore outside. So he didn't see me. So as I was getting close to my car, I said, oh, that's the violence. I'm not calling him violent, but I saw the reaction, right? So I said, bet, you ain't never got to worry about me, right? Now I'm in a pizza shop and I go to eat. He was sitting in a pizza shop by himself and I go to eat inside the pizza shop and there he was and I ignored him. And he's like, oh, you're not talking to me? And I said, oh, don't you have a girlfriend in the pharmacy? That son of a bitch said to me, oh, I can't talk to you and her? Bitch, I'm on a small island. I'm not about to have any of these Caribbean women knock my ass overhead with the bottle. It's not happening, bitch. So I just looked at him and I said, no. And he said, no. The fact that he was shocked. And I said, eating my pizza. No. Get out of here, nigga. Get out of here. It's about control for him. Thank you, soul sister. Red flag. Oh, is that what your mama told you? Don't be alone with a married man. Married men, men talk to men. And then men talk to their wives and girlfriends. You get labeled a hoe. That is the one juice that goes out there. It spreads like wildfire. And you know what else? You can never clean it up. Once a hoe, always a hoe. So, Chantel, these men are insane. Well, some women are insane too, Charles, not just the men. It takes two to tangle. Oh, Porsha, you really helped us all with your little Jezebel spirit. At least we're talking about it. Porsha, you need help. And take your little mama too. You know what? Take your daughter too. Everybody go. Stop that little girl from carrying that colonized spirit of yours. That shit comes from slavery. Kenneth goes so many stories I can tell you about men. Ciao. We got to talk someday, Kenneth. You should put out a podcast. Oh my God. Laugh out loud. That's Caribbean men. They are a lot. They're a lot. Caribbean men are a lot. Hands down. Hands down, I will always appreciate a stateside man. From this point on, I will. They're a lot. It's just the air is different. The air is so different. Got me thinking about my ex. Was he Caribbean, Melissa? Oh my God. Unwind says, yep, always. Ugh, they're a lot. They are a lot. And there's this entitlement. And then you somehow or another, you're supposed to be all woman. Shut up. I told somebody, I was like, you cheat? I will. Now that's the only thing. See, don't let that Scorpio moon come out. That's the only thing. Discipline, I can handle myself, cheat on me. As many as men like me, cheat on me. You'll see. You will see. That's the only thing. That's the only thing I don't like. I will catch revenge. That's the only thing. And that part of me, I don't know if I can control. I don't know if I can control. What y'all say? Where's Purple Passion? Tracy's nice until she's not nice. Cheat on me. Try me. That's the only rule. And I don't carry a lot. Like the only rule, you cheat, I cheat. I promise you. I promise you. That's a promise. Oh. All right. Oh, that made me hot because I'm dead ass. Confessing that made me hot. But that's not the first time I said this to y'all. I have said it in the past. You cheat, I cheat. You getting dressed? I'm right behind you. We're going in different cars. Where are you going? Don't worry about me, sweetie. No. Don't worry about me. Loyalty has to be 100%, and that's on God. Melissa's a Leo. She know I ain't lying. Melissa, what's your moon? What moon you got? Men can't handle the boomerang effect. They can't handle it. But that is the one rule. The Scorpio will come out. That's on God. A dick is too easy to get. Too easy. Nope. Boom. Done. On God. Oh. Noel goes, yep. I'm going to catch revenge and catch a D. I'm going to catch a D too. Promise you. Promise you. And all the rules that I have, all the rules that I follow, gone in a second. Gone. One night stand, check. Do you know? Nope. Did he feed you? Got a cheeseburger. Got a cheeseburger. Yes. I'm not the one. We're going to handle that. One deep goes, that part. Oh, God, have mercy. Oh, Porsha, you made this night so enjoyable. Thank you. We all need to get this shit off our chest. All right, let's lower the stage. We had a great time tonight. Tracy After Dark is on and popping. You know, I'm seeing between these two, any, meeny, miny. Okay, I want to pick you anyway. Thank you, guys. On the first try. That never happened. Was Porsha touched? Was Porsha touched? Hold on a second. Hold on. Hold on. This card right here. Was Porsha touched? Why do I feel like Porsha's mama wasn't watching her? I feel like Porsha's mama was vertical a lot. And Porsha's dad cheated on the mom. I wonder if she's the type of person that would like leave the house to show her husband or ex-husband or whatever that she's just as beautiful as the next woman. And ultimately, Porsha was left with a family member. Was Porsha touched? Oh shit, maybe Porsha was touched. Sometimes that's how you get the Jezebel spirit. Remember we talked about that? The Jezebel spirit gets in you. You're not born with the Jezebel spirit. I don't care what Scorpio moon you got. But if you're touched, shit, is Porsha touched? How come that never dawned on me? The addiction was put inside of her. This tells me yes. This tells me yes. This tells me by a family member. This tells me the story's going to come out. The Wheel of Fortune, it might come out by a female. Oh, shit. So either she was touched by 3 different family members, because that's the other thing. I don't know if you guys know this, but that's why you have to teach your children to be loud. Teach them to be obnoxious. I'm dead ass. Quiet kids get touched. And you know how back in the day, they'd be like, oh, the children should be seen and not heard. So they disciplined you to be quiet. So when a bully of an uncle comes in and he says, you better not tell your mama, you've already been disciplined by your mama. And so you won't talk. Either by 3 different family members, one of them being a female. She was touched. She was touched. I think her sister knows. Her sister knows everything. She was touched, guys. Oh, Lord, she's never dealt with it. She was never dealt with it. She's been keeping a lie her whole life. Wow. I wonder if she has a learning disability. I wonder if that's her real problem. She was touched. I feel like it's 1 female and 2 male. And her mama knew. God damn. Ugh. I was wondering why I was talking about her mama so badly, but now, I got the. So, child eternal, I didn't even read it, but right side up, it means determined to remain young in body, mind, and spirit, ability to see things with fresh eyes, which is a great card, right side up, but it actually told me that she was touched from a child. And that wound stays with you forever, and you have to get a lot of therapy to allow yourself to say to yourself, it was never my fault. But for some people, it puts the Jezebel spirit inside. Damn. See, this is really her mother. Oh, that's shadow, and ability to grow up. Shadow Puella Eternus shows up in women as dependency on those who take charge of their physical security, butt implants, breast implants, a consistent inability to be relied on. So you can never rely on this person as an adult, and they don't accept the aging process. Now, that is a mother. Look for a pattern of resilience and youthful enthusiasm in all things, or perhaps a continuous immaturity. Well, she was touched, guys. Porsha was touched. That's that thing. You know, there's that thing where you're like, why don't I like her? But you can't nail it. And coming from trying to be a reality star, you're hiding it. Oh, girl was touched. The whole family knows it. Maybe that's why her mom sticks around. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm always curious. Look at the ones whose mom are in the picture, like in Love and Hip Hop. The ones whose moms stick around are the most unhealthiest of adults. And Portia's mom sticks around maybe because she failed her as a child, and so this is her way of making up for it by staying close to her. But it doesn't look like they really have a good relationship. To me, it doesn't look like it, you know. I'm weirded out now. I'm so weirded out. Holding on to that. Let me see. All right, guys. I have done everything I can here. I'm out. I love you. And where's Porsha's father? I don't know. I don't know. They never brought that man up. I don't know. Because they talk about her grandfather, who I think is a Williams, isn't he? But I don't think they've ever talked about her father. So the grandfather must be on her mother's side. All right, guys. I guess I better get going. Yeah. That's why Porsha acts the way she acts. She's been compromised. All right, so we got to leave on this sad note. I'm sorry, Porsha. I get it now. I get it. And most Jezebels have been touched. The spirit has to get in. Oh, Lord have mercy. Not your fault. Not your fault at all. But at this stage of the game, you have to recognize it for what it is. And look at history repeating itself, right? Porsha takes a lot of trips and leaves her daughter behind. And I think her mother did the same thing. All right. And you know what else we don't see? If you guys can help me, I've never, ever seen Porsha talk to her child when she's on these vacations. We don't see her call her baby. We see all the other moms do it. She never does it. All right. I'm out. Love you. Bye. Oh, call me for your own personal reading. Why do I do this at the end? 213-458-7408. Love you guys. Take it easy. Bye.
In the heart of the city, there's a lady so divine, with a gift so rare she can read between the lines, unlocking mysteries. She's the one we all admire. With a touch of magic, she sets our souls on fire. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I'm sure. On TV she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. to rosemary oil so pure. Her spirit shines bright, of that I am sure. On TV, she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. Tracy Brown lived the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong.